Alright, hey guys, remember CCG back in the video. With this video, bring you guys some even more Mimighoul combos and this is post Rage of the Abyss. If you guys want to see the original 4 combos, it's going to be on the top right corner. But here are 3 more combos for you guys. Here we just need a Mimighoul Dragon and a card to extend. So it could either be the Mimighoul Armor or the Mimighoul Fairy. So we're going to get started here. We're going to normal summon the Dragon, activate its effect, get ourselves the Mimighoul Maker, activate the Mimighoul Maker here. Here get our opponent the Archfiend and get ourselves their Mimighoul Slime. And this could... it changes up a little bit depending on what you get, but this is still like the most optimal path. So we're gonna get our slime here. Then armor is great because it's just like fairy, it can extend. Then we can go into our giant Mimighoul, activate the effect of giant Mimighoul, get ourselves the Mimighoul dungeon, activate Mimighoul dungeon's effect, search out the fairy. Then we can special summon out the fairy just like we did with the armor here, and then get ourselves the Mimighoul throne, activate Mimighoul throne's effect in order to get ourselves the Mimighoul master. Activate Mimighoul's Master's effect, search ourselves the Mimighoul Dragon. Then we can special summon the Dragon onto our opponent's board. And now from there we can go into the number F0 Utopic Future, and of course rank up onto that to number F0 Utopic Draco Future. So if you guys aren't aware about Draco Future, he's pretty insane as a boss monster because once per turn when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can detach one material from this card, negate the activation, and if that monster in the field, you can gain control of it. So it's pretty annoying for your opponent to have to deal with this and just have this looming over them. And of course we can use Mimighoul Master to flip whatever we want. So here we could flip Archfiend just so that we can make our opponent discard a card and draw a card, potentially drawing a hand trap. Or if our opponent tries to set up a board, we can flip up our Mimighoul Dragon and wipe their side of the board. But let's go to the second combo. Alright, so with this combo, I'm going to be utilizing the Fiendsmith engine. So we're going to activate our Mimighoul Maker here, get our opponents the Archfiend, and get ourselves the Dragon. So you can see, if you guys seen the previous combos, you know that either of these paths are pretty optimal. You do like getting the Dragon here just so that you can search out the Mimighoul dungeon and get ourselves the second Archfiend pretty quickly, but the other way works as well. So we're going to get ourselves the dungeon, activate its effect, get ourselves Archfiend, like I said, use its effect here, flip it, get back control of it, make our opponent discard and draw a card. Then we can go into the Mimighoul throne, activate Mimighoul throne's effect, detach material in order to get ourselves the Mimighoul Master. Then we can activate Mimighoul Master's effect, get ourselves the fairy, special summon it out onto the board, link away into the moon of the closed heaven. Then we can go into the Fiendsmith Requiem, activate its effect here in order to get ourselves the Fiendsmith Engraver. Then we can use the Requiem's effect to attach stuff from the grave onto itself. And then here we get ourselves the Necroquip Princess. Then we can shuffle the Link monster back into the deck in order to get Engraver, and now we can exceed. Go into our DDD Wave Hiking Caesar, which when a spell trap or monster effect is activated that includes an effect that special summons a monster, quick effect, you can attach one material from this card to negate the activation. So it's great, you're going to have 2 negates built into this card just for summoning effects. So now we can let our opponent play a little bit. Here I'm showing you how to use the Throne's effect to bounce that card back to the hand. And then if they try to use Dungeon to get something onto the board, then they can do that and we could just try to negate it using the DDD Wave Hiking Caesar. So that's a simple little combo that lets you utilize the DDD Wave Hiking Caesar. And if you guys want to run the pure build, that's fine. This is just showing you guys how to use Fiendsmith. And the next combo here is going to show you how to use Fiendsmith with Snake Eye. Alright guys, so the final combo that I have for you is a 1-card combo using Bonfire. So we're going to activate Bonfire here, get ourselves the Snake Eyes Poplar. Get it onto the board here, use the effect, special summon out the original Sinful Spoils Snake Eye. Then we can get ourselves the Anima, then put it onto the board, and then use the Snake Eye spell here in order to get ourselves Oak. Then we can activate Oak's effect, special summon out back Poplar here, exceed, go into the Giant Mimighoul, activate Giant Mimighoul's effect, search out the Mimighoul Maker. Then we can link away into the Moon of the Closed Heaven. Then of course we can do just what we did before. It's pretty nice, it's pretty flexible, very easy to do as long as you have 2 monsters. Then we can go into the Necroquip Princess, activate the effect here, get ourselves the Engraver, go into the DDD Wave Hiking Caesar so we have a bit of protection. Now we get ourselves the Mimighoul Archfiend and the Dragon, then we can special summon onto our side of the board, get ourselves the Dungeon, and of course just like we did with the previous combos, you know that we're going to get ourselves the Archfiend, normal summon it onto the board here, flip the other Archfiend, let us draw a card here and make our opponent discard one. Then we can go into the Mimighoul Throne, Activate the effect of Mimighoul Throne here, get ourselves the Mimighoul Master. Then with Mimighoul Master, we can get ourselves the Fairy. Then we can special summon it out. Link away into the IP Masquerena. And so here we have 4 interactions, as we can use the DD Wave King Caesar's effect twice. Then we have the Mimighoul Throne that's able to bounce something, and then the IPS Masquerena can easily go into the SP Little Knight. So here I'm just going to show you the bouncing effect. They're going to get the Maker. I'm going to let the Maker go through. You could actually negate this using the DDD Wave King Caesar because it is a special summoning effect, but I'm just going to let it go through just so that I can utilize the SP Little Knight. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Just going to go into SP Little Knight just to show you guys that you can banish using it. But besides that, it's 4 interactions built into a 1-card combo. It's pretty great and pretty easy to do. And I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 combos. And make sure to check out the deck profile and the other 4 combos if you're interested.